During the media tour, journalists from the south of Ukraine got acquainted with the work of the public joint stock company Kherson Plant Sudmash, which was put up for privatization. Deputy chairman of the State Property Fund of Ukraine, Konstantin Koshelenko, said at the briefing. The State Property Fund of Ukraine, its Kherson regional branch, together with Kherson regional state authorities, has done a lot of preparatory work in order to disclose to potential investors all the information about this privatization target. This plant has a long history and a great potential. We will be glad to welcome both Ukrainian and foreign investors. The Plant Sudmash used to be part of the Ukroboronprom Conglomerate, a multiple business entities in various sectors of the defense industry of Ukraine. However, nowadays it is undergoing a separate reform. A number of enterprises and facilities that are no longer strategic and do not produce anything required for Ukraine's defense capabilities are being transferred to privatization. Of course, it is important for the region's economy to load all the company's production sites, as it means new jobs, filling in the budget and developing the infrastructure. The governor of Kherson region, Serhiy Kozir, emphasized. Privatization is one of the tools for reanimating, for breathing a new life into the so-called depressed enterprises. For our part, we, the Kherson regional state authorities, will continue to support this process and pursue our work in this field. We are always standing beside and are ready to provide assistance. We are ready for development in order to boost the potential of our region. The investor can find the whole information in the passport of the privatization target and terms for participation in the auction on the site. The State Property Fund of Ukraine guarantees full transparency. Before winning an auction, an investor does not have to reveal himself to the fund or to society. Only after winning an auction and obtaining the right to conclude a contract, an investor makes himself known to the public. At the auction, investors act simply as Participant 1, Participant 2, Participant 3 in order to exclude any obstacles, any corruption components. The plant has a favorable geographical location and access roads. There are 11 real estate objects on the territory of the enterprise, which comprises 6.5 hectares. Currently, the company manufactures and repairs telescopic car lifts for the needs of public utilities, fire and rescue units, successfully competing with foreign producers. Potential investors are required to follow a number of privatization conditions. Preservation of the main activities for 1 year. Pay the company's debts within 6 months. No employees dismissal within 1 year. Currently, the plant employs 22 workers and engineers. Ensure the proper storage of technical archives and long-term storage documents on labor resources of the previous years. The auction will be held online on the 30th of April. The starting price is over 67 million hryvnias, over 2.3 million euro. The investor is offered to buy 100% of the state-owned shares.